Welcome to Eyes and Tomorrow. My name's John Ferris, ophthalmologist.
My name's Dermot Keogh, optometrist.
This is the podcast which speaks to leading lights in the fields of optometry and ophthalmology and explores how their work has shaped our everyday practices. And frankly, Dermot, I can't believe we're 12 months in since our first conversation in the pub. It's been about 18 months. And it's been a blast.
It's been an absolute blast, John. We've met some fabulous people, been to some great locations.
And the thing that's really struck me, speaking to these people, some of whom I thought I knew quite well, there's so much I've learned about their work, their life, their career path, which was totally new to me. And hopefully our listeners have found it as interesting as we have. And from the educational side of things,
I've learned so much, and I know you've said the same. And it's given me a renewed level of enthusiasm, John, for learning. I've really
no, absolutely.
Been
it
taken
takes me
back
back to being sort of doing my fellowship exams, looking at some of my old notes, and actually revising and learning how lots of these areas have changed dramatically. Geographic atrophy, some of the work done in uveitis, refractive surgery, and doing my appraisal recently, working my appraisal documents up. It's been the most comprehensive year as CPD I think I've ever done. Almost every subspecialty covered.
Everything's been covered, likewise.
And learned so much about optometry, and really interesting, so many comments, especially on the corneal side. Consultants contact me saying, I learned so much from Lyndon Jones, from Sarah Farrant, talking about dry eye disease. So what we were aiming to do to get that crossover between
it's reinforced
ophthalmology and optometry, it's really reinforced that.
Yeah.
So we're very much aware it's July, summer holidays are just round the corner, and many of you hopefully will be heading to a beach, want to put your feet up. So we thought it would be nice to have a little compilation of some of our favourite bits from the last 12 months. And for maybe some of you who are new to the podcast, give you a flavour of the style of questions and what we're trying to achieve from the podcast. We've put together, in no particular order, some of our favourite clips, kicking off with
Paul Foster about his adventures in Mongolia. He talks to us about the ZAP trial and angle closure.
Keith Barton, great to catch up with Keith in Belfast, two Northern Irish boys together, albeit with Dermot from Dublin. And he's talking about trabeculectomy, still the go-to operation for people with sight-threatening glaucoma, and also his involvement in the groundbreaking light study.
Then we hear from Kieran Darcy. Kieran tells us about the importance of a good workup before you send the patients down to see him for surgery.
For his cataract surgery, and also his top tips for helping patients choose the optimum intraocular lens from them. Not forgetting, of course, the importance of looking at their ocular surfaces carefully and making sure that they have the optimum ocular surface before going ahead with biometry and assessment for cataract surgery.
And last but by no means least, Sarah Farrant talks to us about the importance of a dedicated dry eye clinic when having the service. She talks about IPL and LLT, and of course ensuring you have a good business model to make this work in your practice.
So hopefully these 4 excerpts will give you a flavour of what the Eyes on Tomorrow podcast is all about. We'll have another 4 great clips in August, and we have a fantastic array of guests lined up for the autumn, kicking off with Arthur Cummings and the Wellington Clinic team, which will be launched in the week leading up to ESCRS. So we hope you've enjoyed the journey with us. We hope you have a great summer holiday, and we hope you enjoy these selection of our favourite bits.